Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hey, in this video, I'm level 50 in Starfield so far. I've got 70 hours into the game, and I wanted to let you guys know what I think are the most important early game perks. So far, in my experience, what I've learned is the most valuable when you're first starting out. What are the things you need to be investing in early in your playthrough? So I'll go left to right through each of these skill trees, and we'll start with the physical. So starting in the physical tree, I think there are two things you need to focus on. One is wellness, to give you a plus 40% to your maximum health when you max it out. And then additionally, weightlifting, which is going to give you, look at this at rank 4, an additional 100 kilograms and gain 50% resistance to stagger. So ultimately, when these stack, you're going to end up with 240 kilograms of weight that you can carry. That's going to be great because you're going to be a pack mule. You want to load up all the loot you find, take it back to settlements and sell it. In the social tree, I really only think that persuasion is really important. The other things really are just dependent on the way that you're playing the game, but persuasion is very important. You can avoid a lot of conflict, and you can make a lot more credits if you are good at persuasion. So leveling this up to rank 4 so that you have a 50% increased chance of success when persuading somebody, that's going to be very, very helpful. Overall, early game, I don't think that anything in the combat tree is really all that important. I mean, all of it is useful when you're in combat, but for the most part, the only thing you really need to invest in, I think, is ballistics, just so you get that plus 30% damage and range to all ballistic weapons. Other than that, you don't really need extra damage in combat. In the science tree, I recommend medicine because you want to be able to get a lot more mileage out of your med packs, because they can be a little bit harder to come by if you're not like really good in combat or constantly in situations where you're looting these medical caches. So if you can get at least rank 3 on this, this is going to get you a lot more mileage out of the med packs that you do find. You get more healing out of them, and you'll heal faster. Other than that, astrodynamics, at least rank 1, is going to be helpful because you need to jump further distances the more exploration you're doing, and some missions are going to take you to systems that are just outside of the range of a basic starship. So you want to have extra range on your jumps. And finally, the tech tree. I actually think this is the most important tree to invest in, if I'm being honest. First and foremost, you want piloting, because piloting is going to give you the ability to pilot B-class and C-class ships. So you're going to be out there disabling ships. Maybe you want to take them home. You want to register them at a starport, but then you find out, hey, it's a B-class ship, it's a C-class ship. I can't even pilot this thing. So maxing out your piloting skill is going to make it so that you can take home any ship, you can fly any ship, you can buy any ship. So that's going to be very important for you. Also, it's going to help out with overall maneuverability in dogfights. You're going to want to get to at least rank 3 of security as well so that you can pick any lock out there. That's actually going to create a lot of shortcuts in missions and side quests as well, because some doors will actually be shortcuts in some of these quest lines, but you can't pick them unless you're at, rank 3. So definitely do that, and you're going to get obviously a lot more loot because you can pick those locks too. I think shield systems are important. At least get to rank 2 so you have additional shields on your ship for dogfights. Other than that, starship design is very important because you're going to want to be able to upgrade your ship. And a lot of ships simply cannot be upgraded. You can't use certain modules unless you are leveling up your starship design. I recommend getting this to at least rank 3. And obviously, I think you want to get at least to rank 2 on your boost pack as well. It's going to give you a lot more maneuverability. Other than that, everything else is discretionary, but I think those are sort of the non-negotiables. These are the things you want to invest in early because it's going to save you a lot of hassle once you start getting into the real grind of the game. Thanks so much for tuning into the video. Best of luck out there, my friends, and I hope to catch you among the stars. Bye-bye.